Hey, yo. I'm gonna tell y'all the real reason why a lot of people never find love. And the reason why a lot of people never find love is because they focus so much on looks, they forget to look at how the person actually treats them. If quarantine didn't teach y'all nothing, it should have at least taught y'all who would you like to be quarantined with? Who could you tolerate being stuck in a room with? You can have somebody who looks really good but has a horrible personality. And then they look like a 0 to you now. Like, you can't stand being around them. Even though they look good, you just can't stand it. But if you got somebody who's like a 6, but they treat you amazing, that's something you could actually be around. No cap. And I'm gonna be for real with y'all. I know this from experience. I've dated girls who were models and all that, but they were so entitled and their attitudes were absolutely horrible. Think about it. Would you rather have a 6 that treats you amazing or a 10 that treats you like trash? I know some of y'all might say the 10 that treats you like trash, but guess what? Once you get over like that infatuation stage, that person is gonna start looking extremely ugly to you. For real. Because I was dating this model for a little bit, but she was freaking crazy. It lasted like a month probably. And after a month, bro, I'm like, bro, this is doing too much to my mental, bro. It's not even worth it. I ghosted her. I'm not about to cap. Because, like, yeah, she looked good, but her personality was so trash, I could not deal with it. And also, let me revisit some things I talked about already before. I used to have about 4 or 5 girls at a time that I was talking to. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that is like super fun. That's really fun. And it really does fulfill your ego. It strokes your ego. But guess what? When I get sick, none of those girls are around there for me. None of them. They want dates, they want sex, and they don't actually care about me as a person. So I'd much rather have somebody who's a 6 with the looks, but treats me like a 10 and is there for me and down for me whenever, wherever. But then it also comes down to thinking about what you want out of life. Do you want to live that bachelor life where you're just okay being by yourself, sleeping alone every night, or sleeping with somebody different every night? I'm gonna be honest with you, that's nowhere near as fulfilling as sleeping with somebody you actually care about. Promise you guys that. And also, if you really want to find love, you cannot care what people think. 1000%. I promise you this. A lot of girls have like those friends who purposely sabotage the relationship that their friends are happy in. That's all I'm gonna say about that for real. I'm not even about to go into detail. If you know, you know. I'm sure y'all know them girls where if you got a guy who treats you right, but then your friends point out the type of car he drives or what type of house he live at. Like, at least he got those things, for real. And also, if you're really trying to find love, like, no cap, you gotta love yourself. You gotta, like, really look at yourself in the mirror, for real. You can't be super overweight and obese and expect to have a model husband. That's not gonna happen. If you want that model husband, you gotta go to the gym. And also, another reason why I feel like a lot of people are never gonna find love is because I feel like they care way too much about themselves and what they want, and they're not willing to compromise. If you want to be in a relationship and you want stuff to work out, you know what you got to do? You got to compromise. And a lot of people aren't even on that level anymore. I don't know what be wrong with y'all. For real, for real. Especially with a lot of these girls around my age. I'm 20. I'm about to be 21. And a lot of girls my age think just because they look good and just because they're girls, things should just be given to them. No, it does not work like that. You got to bring something to the table besides a fork and a knife. And also, box ain't worth anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When you have guys like me, who's been with a lot of girls, box completely loses its value. What do you have to offer besides your body? Honestly. And I know y'all thinking I might be kind of rude, but I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. For real, for real. A lot of girls like guys that already get girls. And once a guy is past that stage and he's matured past the I want to sleep with a different girl every week mentality, then he's going to be looking for something else besides the box. No cap. So you got to think about what can you bring to the table besides box? And also, here's another thing where I feel like a lot of people, especially girls, will never find love. They want guys to do things for them that they can't do themselves. Listen to what I just said. Because you got those girls that's like, you want a Birkin bag. Can you afford to buy your own Birkin bag? Like, I'm not saying you need to, but have that ability to have your own, have that ability to buy your own Birkin bag if you want a man that's about to come and buy you a Birkin bag for you. I'm about to do some freaking DoorDash real quick, though. Make some freaking money that I spent. Make that shit back.